Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Its.han here, and for today's video we will be making the famous butter spaghetti with garlic and lemon. Ingredients with me right now, and first of all I have this noodles. Well, I don't have spaghetti at the moment, so I'll be using this. It's high fiber atta noodles, so you can use whatever kind of noodles or spaghetti in particular if you have. And then next I have lemon, which has already been sliced into half because I used it yesterday. And then I have 2 cloves of garlic. And of course I have my butter because this is the main ingredient. And then I have black pepper, but it is up to you if you like pepper in your dish or not. So let's start preparing it. First of all, I'm gonna be boiling the noodles. So let's boil it. So we're gonna be boiling the noodles in this pan. You put some water and then you put in the noodles. Add in the noodles here, and then you keep some salt. You put some salt for taste. So you boil this until it softens. So while you're cooking, you're boiling the noodles, you mince the garlic. So I'm gonna mince this and I'll show you. I'll come back right after it. Mince the garlic here. I've got my big pan right here for very little noodles. Then the noodles is done, so let's keep the noodles aside because you will be putting it in a short while. Let's put it aside, and then let's heat up the pan. Since I just washed the pan, so you need to let it dry, because when you put in the butter, when the pan is still wet, it'll start to, I don't know how to explain that. I've got my spoon, and you open up the butter. The butter is right here, and then you scoop however much, like according to the quantity of your noodles or your spaghetti, and then according to how much butter you want in your dish, you do it. Spread your butter out in low flame, okay? You turn into low flame, and then you spread the butter. So once the butter has melted in the pan, put your minced garlic in the pan, in your butter, and then you stir it for a while. Do not brown the garlic, okay? You just have to let it until it's aromatic. When you start to get the smell of the garlic and the butter in, then you add in your spaghetti. So it's looking like this right now. Here is the garlic. So now you add in your spaghetti or your noodles. So here it is. Okay. So far it's looking like this. What you want to do is you get your lemon or your lime, and then you squeeze however much you want, okay? Do not throw after you have squeezed in the juice, because now, and you grate the zest in your noodles. The lemon zest, you grate it, and then you stir it in. For the lemon, people usually just do it with the garlic and the butter, but personally I love adding in the lemon because it gives that refreshing taste to it. For me personally, if I just add in the butter and the garlic, like, it gives that sluggish feeling when you eat, but then with lemon it gives that refreshing taste and you don't feel nauseous after having your dish. So lemon is a really good choice to put in, but if you do not want it, if you do not want the lemon, you need not add it. For the last part, what I'm gonna do is you take your pepper and then you grind it in. I'm a huge fan of black pepper, so I put in a lot. This is also up to you. So however much you want, you put it in. You give it a stir again, you mix it up. You cook this all in low flame, not in a high flame, because if you cook it in a high flame, it will burn your noodles or your pasta or your spaghetti, whatever you're doing it. You off your stove, and then you have a lot of dishes to clean up, which I will clean it up. And then your dish is done. So now let's plate it. For the toppings, you can either put in your mint leaves, or you can put some dill, or you can put some coriander. In my thumbnail, I think you're seeing a dill leaf. That was before, when I first made it in the previous days. But today I do not have anything. I do not have coriander, dill, or basil, or mint. I do not have anything. So you can garnish it with whatever herbs you have at home. Anyone can try this at home. It is not a difficult dish. You can just simply make it alone when you're bored or when friends or guests come over to your place. And then yeah, that's it. So now let's taste test it. My noodles here. Let's taste it. It is good. So good. As you can see, when I was cooking it, I did not add extra salt because when I was boiling the noodles, I've already added the salt in, and then also I used salted butter, so I do not need extra salt here. But then if you are using unsalted butter, you can add extra salt. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this dish now, and while I crochet and watch some YouTube vlogs. And then I think that is up for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because I really have a channel. Bye!